Hey, Bereans, a 5 minutes chat on the word blood hymn. This is the earlier account from Genesis chapter 9, verse 4, which we didn't cover. It says there in the ancient Hebrew, surely flesh is in his soul. You will not eat his blood. And its definition is damor, as in the transliteration. Blood hymn is a detailed understanding of the whole thing. And so we see that verse in Genesis chapter 9, verse 4, only you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is its blood. That is the Hebrew translation that we're going to look at. Now, who is this that they can eat? So let's go back a verse earlier. Every moving thing that is alive shall be for food for you. I give all to you, even as the green plants. In the Lexicon Strong's H7431, we see the word remes. It is the Hebrew word. Now we see a couple of that expression 17 times according to this, and the definition there is treader, remes, and you see a creature that crawls or creeps on something. That is how it is expressed. And this word, that remes, is, although it's taken 17 times, we are just looking at these verses that are above us from Genesis chapter 1, verse 25, 6, verse 7 and 20, 7, verse 23, and chapter 9, verse 3. So these were the places that this verse give us that understanding what creepers or treaders are all about. So here we see creeping things, moving things, creeping organism, creeping things, gliding things of sea animals, moving things of all animals. So that's generally what we're getting, that they can eat, but not the blood. That's the things that they can eat. So from all that we are seeing in that eating portion, coming to our time, as long as we do not hurt someone's conscience, we can eat. So there's no restrictions, as we can see. The second time we see the blood, it is referred to as blood of humans and is found in Genesis 9:6. Now, I've given the earlier account of Cain killing Abel here and his blood shed crying out from the ground. That is another word. In this word, it says in this phrase, in this verse, chapter 9, verse 6, one pouring out the blood of the human, by the human, his blood will be poured out, given that in the image of Elohim, he made the human. So if you look at the modern Greek, whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood shall be shed, for in the image of Elohim, he made man. So this has taken away that Cain-Abel situation where God protected Cain by leaving a mark on his forehead. And then he had Lamech say 70 times 7 protection, which caused the world to go really bad. So now with Noah, he is re-establishing something new here. So what profit is got from our context in Genesis chapter 37, verse 26. Now we see Judah speaking to his brothers on account of Joseph. He's saying this, Judah said to his brothers, what gain that we kill our brother and cover up his blood? This is the word that we are looking at. And in the Greek it says, and Judah to his brothers, what profit if we kill our brother and hide his blood? In the more ancient account, and Yehuda said to his brothers, what is the profit given that we kill our brother and we conceal his blood? This is the place where he was in the pit, and the Midianites came and sold him to the Ishmaelites. So there is a certain transaction that's taking place that seemingly these brothers are not aware of. Then we see Reuben now. Reuben, who wanted to protect him and take him back to the father, in chapter 42 of verse 22, when they had to confront the new ruler of Egypt. They didn't know it was Joseph. They are haunted by that guilt. Reuben answered all his brothers, saying, "Didn't I not tell you, saying, 'Do not sin against the boy,' and you would not listen? Therefore, behold, also his blood is required." In the Greek, it reads, "Did I not speak to you, saying, 'You should not wrong the lad,' and you did not hearken to me? And behold, his blood is required." If you look at the very ancient Hebrew, and Reuben answered them, saying, "Didn't I say to you, saying, 'You will not fail with the boy,' and you did not hear? And also look, his blood is required." So this is where they have that drama with Joseph, who is pretending not to be Joseph, but the ruler of Egypt at that time. So it's a very interesting account. So we see blood happening there too. So that's the account for today. Stop share.